All right, everyone. Welcome back to Axiom Verge. Hello, everyone. Let's chill with some Axiom Verge. We are back with the game. I didn't do as I promised because I kind of got bored of the game. Obviously, I didn't do a 100% playthrough of it. I didn't finish getting all of the items because I just didn't want to. It was such a hassle getting them. Like, literally, I don't think the game marks them on your map. So I'd have to track down every single item and double check and cross-reference if I have to get it or not. And that was a little bit much for me and I didn't want to do it. So, you know, I didn't do it. We're going to finish the game today. Not 100%, if that is okay with you. I hope it is. But yeah, tomorrow I want to do another stream tomorrow, same time, and we're going to play something different. And I already checked it out. I wanted to make a poll, but I think I decided on my own what we're going to play, because it's going to be quite a special occurrence. And we're going to chill on stream very, very hard tomorrow, you know. But yeah, that's all the preamble I want to give today. This is Indie Game Weekends. We're playing indie games throughout the weekend. So, I hope you guys are all ready. It's obviously Saturday, 6 p.m. So yeah. But the thing is, I cannot play, I cannot do Indie Game Weekend next weekend, because next weekend is when I'm going on a vacation for 7 days. So yeah, next weekend and the weekend afterwards, we are not going to be able to play any games. Maybe on Sunday, the week afterwards, but not during this one, during next weekend. And the week afterwards is also going to be no games. So I'm taking a short break, and I'm trying to get something ready for you guys to keep you entertained throughout this week. Hopefully it works. I would like to. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, next week we're still doing our regular scheduled content, by the way. The week after next week is the one that is going to be no content. You know, I'm going to post the stream schedule and everything right after. And I'm super hyped to get back into Trails as well as Minish Cap, really, you know. But yeah, let's do it, I think. Didn't expect the music to go this hard, but yeah. If we just go over to the capture device. Sorry. Should have set this up in advance, maybe. Then we wouldn't have as many problems as we go along. But, you know, I barely had time setting things up beforehand. We're going with Axiom Verge. I really tried getting into the game. Sorry. I just have to go in my system settings and set it back to English while we're at it. Internet. Where is it? Let me quickly check that, because, sorry, I just didn't set it up properly today. Language, English. I usually play in English, but sometimes I switch it to a different language. This time German, because I wanted to play a game with my wife. But yeah. Hopefully. There we go. So yeah. Nintendo Switch is also like relatively ready. I hope that the Switch 2 release will go smoothly. I'll do a full breakdown of the console when it releases. So yeah, here we go. That should be all of it, right? Here we go. But yeah, I'm going to do a complete breakdown of the console when it releases on the channel. Here we go with Axiom Verge. But yeah, my first one was 100%, basically. This one is at 79%. But I'm going to treat it like I did Metroid. I hope I can finish it at this point. But yeah. I think we are basically at the top, right? And this should be like where we go at. This thing, by the way, I still don't trust it, but whatever. I don't even fully remember how to get up there, but it seems like we can. So yeah, this should lead us to the final part of this game. Let's see if we can finish it. I'd have to read myself into the lore, by the way. Flamethrower actually shreds pretty hard, I have to say. There we go. Where does this lead? Yeah, some of these enemy encounters can be quite asinine, I have a feeling, in this game. Oh. I don't know what these are. These are weird. Okay. Yeah, I'd really love to pick up. I would have really loved to pick up some health fragments and all of that, you know. Oh god. Okay, I think I got it. Based on that mini boss, I think we should be good. You know? Okay. And there's probably a save point right before, and we should probably be good with the final boss. At least there's a power problem here, I think, right? Oh, another health node. I thought it was a power node. Sorry. Let's look at the map real quick. Pulsating. That's slightly disturbing. That's interesting. I hate it when enemies don't drop health completely. Yeah, I need to get back into the controls. I haven't been like into the controls very much recently. I have not been playing this game a lot. Okay, there's a final save point here, I think. But yeah, Trace doesn't want to finish off Athetos in this. I don't fully grasp the lore anymore at this point, I don't think so. But yeah, that's the problem with weekend games like this. Is like it's hard getting in between. And every time I'm not playing them, I keep forgetting things about them in between our play sessions, and yeah, not great. Demon. Wrong, it's me, Athetos. Obey me. Demon, Athetos say kill. Well, it was worth a try. Looks like I'm not actually trapped here, so maybe I can just pass through. Yeah. Okay. That one was on me. Didn't I have like a lightning gun? I think that might be better. I don't know yet anymore. Nah, the lightning gun doesn't hit us hard, I think. Nope. The flamethrower is still my best option. I don't know if that was good or bad of me. I don't really like these enemies that are attacking you in all directions. Kind of feels like you're just trading blows at that point with them. Enemies should give me more health, I feel like. Oh my god, what are you? Holy shit. Thanks, I guess. What do we get? Letter. Drushka's suspicions were correct. Rebirth logs show that a man named Athetos came here once before, hundreds of possibly thousands of years ago. Interesting. A save point. Thanks for the health refill. I'll gladly take it. So, it's you. Yes, I've been wondering when you'd come. It's been a long time since I've seen another human. What is this contraption you're in? Are you okay? Protects me from the pathogen. I previously used a much more portable device, but the Rosalki destroyed it. This ungainly machine merely prolongs my demise. Is it true that you released a pathogen on the whole world intentionally? Yes. Then you better do some explaining. If I tell you too much, your captors will have to kill you. But try this. Long ago, this world, Sudra, was the doorway to an unrivaled civilization. Like a port on the way to the greatest nation ever envisioned, but the port had a collapse. By the time I came, they barely remembered who they were. They regarded their own technology with superstition and religious reverence. When I first crossed the breach from Earth to Sudra, I was expecting to find enlightenment. Instead, I discovered that they were using the breach to keep out the greater universe. In their superstitious culture, the outside universe is taboo. For this, I do not regret removing the main obstacle in my path. You'd resort to genocide just for that. Imagine millennia of scientific, cultural, and technological process. A civilization so advanced that our world is so paleolithic by comparison. That is what lies beyond the breach. Death, disease, war, famine, these could become things of the past. But the Sudrans were obstinate, and this was the forbidden fruit. The loss of a single people balanced against the whole of humanity. How else could I choose? Well, you did it. You have the breach attractor now. Why not just shut it down? The Rosalki were the flaw in my plan. They are masters of war. If I disable the breach attractor, I free them too. But Trace, with you at my side, we have a chance. Will you help me? Let me think about that for a bit. Okay, I've thought about it, and my answer is... Hell no, you self-righteous jerk. So be it then. Oh my god, what is this? Fuck. I think I have to hit this spot above there. Oh my god, what are we doing? Please not. Can you please give me some health back? There we go. Okay, I think we're doing fine so far. So, it appears I have lost. Elsinova, we did it. The breach is gone. I'm sorry, but there's one more thing I need to do. You're going to kill him, aren't you? He can't do anything now, just leave him. Unfortunately, that's not a chance we can take. This was inevitable, Trace. Do not blame yourself. Athetos. So that's it. I'll never know if... I mean, what if he could have been redeemed? Trace, you're not him. He chose wrongly, not you. But now it is time for you to go home. Go home? As the clone of a mass murderer? What's even there for me? Do not worry, we have taken care of it. What's happening? I'm suddenly exhausted. Rest, now. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime. Wait, please. As for what happened next... I was back, but this was different. It was as if nothing ever happened. The laser lab had still collapsed, but I was uninjured. Nobody else seemed to think that was strange. I tried to go back to my former life, but it felt wrong. I didn't know who I was anymore or where I belonged. I had to get back to Sudra to find the truth of things. I started with what I'd learned there. I was determined to get to the bottom of it. That was all I had left. And there we go. Wait, there's supposedly 2 endings. I have to check. If we can get it somehow. Secret ending. Fuck the Steam thing. Axiom Verge 2, I need Axiom Verge 1. What is the true ending? Please tell me, YouTube. Okay, it doesn't really matter that much anymore. I think in the true ending, Athetos comes back to Trace and says stuff like, "You can never escape your true self" or something. So yeah, that's about it. We end on kind of a cliffhanger, I have to say. Axiom Verge 2 is a very different experience, but yeah. I don't know what else to do. We are pretty much difficulty in normal. 11 hours. Items. 81%. So yeah, I think if we had under 4 hours, we would get a different ending. But we obviously don't get it. I've almost got it, just a bit more. No. Who's there? Athetos. There's no use running from your own self. Time to wake up, Trace. Okay, that is Axiom Verge. I'm sorry that we went a little bit longer on it. A little bit shorter than I anticipated. We are 30 minutes into Axiom Verge. I don't know what else to say, really. Fun game. It gets a little bit boring by the end. Obviously, 80% clear rate is not that bad. But yeah, I didn't go for full 100%, and you know, I thought the ending was good, but I remember it being better. Maybe I'm misremembering something. But yeah, that was Axiom Verge. I don't know what else to play, really. Maybe we should just check something out on my Switch. I don't want to end the stream yet. Really? Let me go over here, and we're going to boot up some music for you guys. And sorry, I'm going to boot up some music for you guys, and I'm just going to check what we can play. The thing is, I didn't want to end the stream too early. That's why we went on Axiom Verge, really. I thought the game was a little bit longer than that at the end, but sadly we finished it already. But I don't want to end the stream after 30 minutes, really. So I don't know, what else could we play? I don't know. You could always just check out some Monster Hunter. I think that's what we're going to do. Let me quickly check something, and then we're just checking out some Monster Hunter. But yeah, sorry it had to be this way, but yeah, we're going to check out some Monster Hunter Wilds while we're at it. You know, Sad to say that we had to end it so early, but I don't care, really. But that was Axiom Verge. Tomorrow I want to start a brand new game, if I can. Same time as today. Hopefully it gets better. Come on, PS5, boot up. But yeah, as I said, tomorrow, new game. And we're just going to play some Monster Hunter Wilds while we're at it for the rest of the day and continue hanging out. So yeah, let me get this straight. Here we go. I have been grinding a little bit of Soshia, but I haven't had success on any Soshians, really. And it gets a little bit tiring at points too. I've been triple cutting so much against Soshia. But we could check out some of the event quests today. Maybe hunt another Mizu. Oh my god, these Sony servers. Ugh. But yeah, next week we're going to play more Trails, by the way. Trails in the Sky, Monday and Wednesday. Then on Tuesday, Minish Cap, and Friday Minish Cap, and Thursday, I don't know yet. Hopefully Metroid 2, but, you know. Oh my god, these servers. Like, they are literally just checking if I am allowed to be... Fuck you. Like, sorry, this destroys the integrity of the game, in my opinion. Like, literally having to wait for 5 minutes just so the server checks if you have an active PlayStation Plus subscription is like literally the antithesis of fun for me. Okay, let's see. Real quick. Okay. Let's see. What do we have on the table? Tempered Gravios. Shubu. That's okay. Let's check some other areas real quick. There's a Mizutsune with a water orb. Absolutely. Safe as investigation. There we go. Mizutsune with a water orb I'll take. That was something that I was waiting for, really. Oil well. Also, one thing that I never used is the rest option to inclemency. Really, It's actually quite funny. And you can literally just reset by resting. Never used it so far.
I was given a message for you.
But yeah, it's when Soshia appears. And I'm going to save every Soshia quest as an investigation because I need it. Shall we get another Soshia try-in? Let me get this. At least one of them, maybe. We could. Here we go. Sadly, my Gormagala outfit is not really good against Soshia.
Yes.
But yeah, assignments. Investigations, there we go. Let me go after Soshia at least once on stream again. Maybe we'll push through this time. You know.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Soshia is quite the menace, I have to say, as well. You know.
There! That's our target! Here we go!
I also don't have the best build for it. Which is fine, you know. Also, visibility is very low with Soshia sometimes, I have to say. You need to play super aggressively because otherwise this fight is going to take you forever. That's the head popping out. That's okay. The last two times I fought it, the biggest trouble was the final phase, really. In the final phase, there's a lot of shit going on. You know? And it can be quite overwhelming. I think the most problematic part is you can't really go for the head most of the time on Sophia. The thing is, I at least try to.
Get a load of these claws.
But it's actually tough going for the head at all times. But you need to kind of go for the head, because that's where you can open rooms at this stage. And by opening wounds, you get like additional hits in. So yeah. This move. The good thing is that most of these moves are pretty much avoidable by just going close. You know? By just getting close to Sophia. A lot of these fire moves, not this one, but the other ones, can be avoided by just being close to its main body. That changes in the last phase of the fight, by the way. Also, you need to be acutely aware of the arena. You don't want to get boxed into anywhere, really. I hate the crystallization, by the way. It's okay, I guess. Yeah. Not that bad. Not that bad in this stage. Now the final stage of this is very hard in my opinion. Probably the hardest any boss has ever gone. Outside of Athetos. Because you also have to dodge the lightning and there's tons of effects flying around, you know. I'm playing it a little bit more careful than I usually would. There we go. I want to attack its head full force. I also need to sharpen. You actually have to use everything you have against Soshia, which I kinda like. Going to body block me, isn't it? Nope, it's not. Okay. Broke the foreleg. I'm getting tons of materials. The only thing I'm not getting is the horns, and that is actually what I need. You know? Oh god, that was bigger than I anticipated. I think that's the cue for the third phase. Kinda have to watch out to not get hit by these while this is going on. The only thing that does damage to you is the meteors, I think. Unless you stand directly in the middle of it. But yeah, this phase can be tricky because it does tons of new shit that you need to be acutely aware of. Like these fireballs. And always when you feel like Soshia is directing their attack at you downwards when you're right under it, that's when you need to move. Okay, that hit me. You can kind of kill it through the sheer amount of times you hit the hind legs. But it's not going to be easy. This move is evil. Also try to always get as much to 100% health as possible. Because the charge of fireballs is definitely a one-hit kill, I think. If you're not at 100%. I can't see shit. That is like one of the downsides of this fight. It can get messy sometimes. fuck. Yeah. No. No. Okay, I think I survived. I think that move has a long recovery time, right? I might have to do these a little bit, where I stick to Soshia. Thing is, if it does this first, it's going to follow it up. Fuck. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a really tough one. If you can dodge this attack, there's also a lot of long wind down mechanic on Soshia. But consistently dodging that attack is like difficult. Okay, let's see how well we fare with the rest of this fight. Honestly, the most difficult final boss ever. In my opinion. The most difficult final boss in a Monster Hunter game. In my opinion. Thanks, Palico. That should give us a longer wind down, right? I need to try to break the horns at one point. It's not going to be easy, though. From this one you usually get away. Like this, please. Like this is literally the same thing it did at the start of the thing. So yeah. It has a very easy and recognizable pattern, by the way. It's just very difficult, you know, to avoid all of the moves. And I think the most difficult part is getting your damage in, you know? Like, while avoiding all of these moves, you need to get your damage in as well. And that can be hard. You need to be really good at anticipating what's coming and being able to dodge everything it throws at you. fireballs, by the way, they are tricky. The one where it charges up, standing up like this. Those are the trickiest things to dodge in this arsenal, for whatever reason. That was a good one. That was a really good hit. I think we made it mad, and it might enter the final stage of it. Maybe. Or maybe not. Every bit of damage counts, by the way. Good. Good chopping. Don't be discouraged, by the way. This takes as long as it seems. I don't know if I just have a sub-optimal build at this point. You know? Okay. It usually does it 2 times. I think in the final phase is when the 3rd time comes in. Oh god. Yeah, get it to me, please. Calico. I need it. Thanks. There it is, final phase. Going through it. There it is, Inferno, absolute Inferno. This phase is tough. Dodging the lightning is hard. I think it does this move 3 times now as well. Still does the same move patterns. By the way, cutting the tail is now actually a good idea in this phase. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That was clutch. Sorry, I didn't see you even in chat. I was so focused. This is the phase that I'm most nervous about. I have only beaten Soshia once. I've only beaten Soshia once so far, and this is the phase that I'm usually dying. I have the added benefit of I didn't cart a single time during the first two phases. So, you know. Usually I cart at least once or twice during the first two phases, which makes this phase incredibly hard. Okay, let me finish this real quick. I should have an ancient potion with me. Okay, the ancient potion helps. The good thing during this phase is this time you can open wounds. During the first two phases, you can only open wounds on the parts that are like literally you can only open wounds on the parts that are black in the first two phases. Now you can open wounds everywhere. And it's a good idea to abuse them as much as possible. You know? Yep, that is a first cut. Yeah, I'm going to restock. I don't know. I don't feel bad about restocking, by the way, for stuff like Soshia. I only have 6 mega potions. I should have more. I really don't feel bad about restocking here. This fight is intentionally designed to be ultra hard. You know? It's a tough one. Like, it's a really, really tough boss. And I appreciate that a lot. I just wish I didn't have to grind it for the armor sets. You know, that's like literally the only thing that I wish for. That I didn't have to grind it for the armor set. Let's not get cocky.
Snap out of it! Almost there.
Thanks for telling me that. I think I broke the head. That's good. That's really great. That is really great because I needed those crystal horns. I'm trying to get a few more bursts in, especially with those wounds that we can open, you know? That's not great. Don't want to get too close on that. This is hell. This is literal hell, by the way.
Here we go!
This one is actually easy to dodge, but I always miss the timing on that one, so glad I got to dodge it this time.
Here, Bob! I'm your target! Hey! Get out of there!
I have been playing better on stream for whatever reason. Outside of stream, I've been struggling way more with this fight. Which is kind of weird. Usually it's the other way around, right? I literally couldn't see there at all. Sorry. Sorry if I'm going quiet. A bit on this. We are literally in the end game for this fight. Thanks, Palico. Okay. Please don't. You know, I think the main problem sometimes is just the visibility and the amount of times you can get just literally crammed into the edges of the arena, you know? I think that's one of the main issues, I feel like, in this fight. Like, if you get crammed hard into an edge of the arena, you literally can't escape, you know?
a load of these claws.
Okay, so Shia, you don't want to be too far away from it at all times. You know? There we go. We did it. Yeah, evade extender and evade window are your main tools here.
Well, for that one.
I didn't think we'd actually be able to finish Soshia. I was just doing it on a whim. Really. But that actually, that puts me in a good mood.
This'll freshen you up quick.
Where did the tail fall earlier? Over there. Sorry. Give me my tail. Carve, please. Nice. I really didn't think I could do it. Like in my practice run outside of stream.
Good boy.
In the practice runs outside of my own stream, I have been triple cutted by Soshia so many times that I actually didn't think I could do it. Oh my god. By the way, this was supposed to be an Axiom Verge stream, by the way. But we finished the game relatively early into the stream, like 30 minutes early into the stream. So I decided we're just going to shoot some shit with Monster Hunter, you know?
Yep.
Let's look at a weapon real
Got
quick.
something in mind?
How much does this Soshia thing cost?
Sheba.
We actually have enough crystal horns to finally do this thing. We could do it, or we could go after the armor, which I actually am in favor of. Is this the new armor? Interesting. I like the Musitsune armor. This one is the Soshia one, right? I think I'm supposed to go for beta, right? This one has agitator, elemental absorption. Or should I go for alpha? Agitator, counter strike, recovery speed, coalescence, elemental absorption. I think I'm supposed to go for beta. It has less counter strike and less coalescence. And less recovery speed. But I think I'm going for beta. And the look that I wanted from the Soshia armor is, I think, this one. I like the skirt, but I actually like this one better. This one or this one? I think this one, right? I think I like this one better.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
Then it has to be this one, right? And then this one. And this cape. So
Ready to get to work?
we're going to craft this one.
Perfection.
Problem is I have to actually pick and choose. Fuck, I don't have enough layer shells to make this. With an Arcwell gem, I am able to make this. And with Guardian Bones, I'm able to make this. So yeah, it might take me a few Sushias. I still have the White Gleam Orb. I have to like check it out. I got one orb at least, you know. So yeah. But I really want to craft the Soshia armor because it looks sick. But it will still take me some time a bit, I think.
Got something in mind?
And how's my Mizutsune switch axe looking?
Look good?
Can make the regular one at this point. And I could even make the next one. I'm so glad, like, my first slain Soshia. My first slain Soshia dropped the orb attached to it. So yeah.
Anything catch your eye?
By the end of the game, I want to have crafted all of the armor, by the way. Which might be a little bit much, but I'm hoping for the best, you know? But I highly doubt I will be able to do that. There's just way too many armors, and the alpha and beta sets kind of throw me for a loop.
Fit you to a T.
I also want to switch up for my Gormagala set. Wait a second, we have a tempered one. Tempered Mizu. I'll take it. I've never fought a tempered Mizutsune. So let's just start, right?
I was given a message for you.
And then we're going to get into a few event quests, I think. Set waypoint. When is it leaving? Soon.
Okay, let's be on our way.
Yeah, I still don't know how I should feel about the whole Soul Seer thing with regular Mizutsune in this game. I don't know how to feel about it, because if it's so easy to activate the Soul Seer mode in a regular Mizutsune, we should have seen it in the older games as well, you know? And I don't know how breaking the head literally makes it so that they have a separate organ that creates these fire blasts, right? I don't know. We'll see. I like Mizutsune in this game a lot. Probably the best Mizutsune has looked. The only thing that's a little bit disappointing is the soundtrack. They took everything Japanese sounding from that soundtrack and removed it completely, you know? Maybe. Or maybe it's just female Mizutsune or something. Something weird like that. Because we know that in the original games, we regularly fight male specimens, right? Let's not forget that this is a tempered monster. It's like the best looking Mizutsune has ever been. But it is kind of hindered by the soundtrack, I have to say. And we already broke the head. So yeah, this has to be a male one as well, right? If it has the colorful scales and things. Regular Mizutsune was relatively easy, I find. Like in my first fight against it, I clapped it pretty hard, I think. I like how the bubbles look, by the way. Just absolutely in love with the bubbles and everything. Like generally, I'd say the look is my favorite. Like this might be my favorite iteration of Mizutsune if it wasn't for the soundtrack. Except Violet. There's just something about Violet that I just intrinsically like more than regular Mizutsune. I really hope for the future, for a future update or whatever, they bring back Violet, maybe for the DLC and stuff. Ouch. I've always really enjoyed Violet Mizutsune, I have to say. I know a lot of people despise it, but I don't care. Just the idea of it being oil instead of like, or an oily substance. Instead of like regular bubbles, just sets it apart from me so well that I want to have it. I really hope Violet returns. But yeah, I want every monster in this game because literally every monster is at its peak in this game, I have to say. That's why I literally want Lagiakos back, and that's why I'm so stoked he's back. Because I feel like they're going to do him justice this time, you know? I don't think this game has any bad monster, really. They all feel great in their own right. Ouch. Yeah, my food stuff ran out as well. Honestly, before Mizutsune came out, I wasn't that huge of a fan of bringing Mizutsune back because he has been in every major game for a while. Like, he has been in Rise and Sunbreak. He has been in GU.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Also, is it just that the tempered version just has the Soul Seer mode just longer in general? But yeah, I was not a huge fan of the announcement that Mizutsune came to this game. Because I thought the slot could be filled by something better. Like literally the moment I broke the head, that Mizutsune went into Soul Seer mode. Yeah, we're not going to see Gammoth in this game. Sadly. I love how they both knock themselves out. And they never leave, by the way. That means Tsune never leaves that Soul Seer mode. I just don't think the way that Ice Shot Cliffs is currently set up can house Gamma in a meaningful way.
I'm about to plunder some wonder.
You know?
All right, perfectly plundered.
That is at least what I'm saying. Obviously could always be that it comes back, but the way it's currently set up, I have no hope. She could get a unique map, but unless it's a gamma variant, it could be a gamma variant that just lives in the desert. Because that, I think, is the only map that could even house her. Personally, I think that. I just don't think the Fated 4 will ever return in a meaningful way in a full game. Personally. I would love to see Athetos more than Gamma, personally. Because this game could really benefit from Athetos. Oh god. As much as I like the Rise version of Athetos, I kind of would love it more if it was in this game, you know? Because in Sunbreak, Athetos is a cool monster, but he kind of gets overshadowed by the rest around it, right? Whereas, for example, they made Mizutsune shine in this one. Which I, you know, think that every one of the Fated 4 should have, like, a blow-up like this. But yeah, it's just like I said, I want every monster in this game, because the monster quality is so high. Just literally put every monster to this. You know? Which obviously they can't do. I hope that the Arch-Tempered monsters at least get something unique. Because so far in the footage that we've seen, that Raid Dao didn't seem that different. And what makes Raid Dao too easy for me, at least in this, is just the predictability of the moveset. And if they don't give it some... Wow. It actually carded me. Like, the problem is not with the damage values, I feel like, on most monsters. The problem is it just needs more the monsters just need more diverse movesets. You know? We definitely need to give Ray Dow a few more, like, attacks. And I hope the Arch-Tempered version has that. We'll see when it comes out. I think by the end of April they said, right? I kinda like the Soul Seer transformation, I just... I don't know what else to say about it.
This will freshen you up quick. Almost there.
Well, that's the tail gone. Honestly, it's actually a pretty decent fight. In tempered version. Like the regular normal version is like relatively easy, but the tempered version actually gives you a tough fight. But yeah, I think this is going to be the last hunt for today. I just wanted to give you a little bit more content because Axiom Verge ended so quickly, you know.
On my way there. Hey, get out of here!
But yeah, the thing is, I almost completely forgot, by the way, about this game during the last few weeks. I kind of have to admit that. I could have been playing more Monster Hunter, and I should have been playing a lot more Monster Hunter, but I kind of didn't.
Use this if you need some heals. Shot traps down and ready for you.
Wow.
Leave this to me. Heals inbound.
It's actually kind of destroying me. The thing that I see right now is that with that Soul Seer mode, I feel like Violet Mizutsune, if it just comes back. If Violet Mizutsune just comes back, it could feel a little bit too similar to what we had with this. Because apparently now the Beam of Water also catches fire. Which was a Violet thing before, right?
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
So yeah, I don't know what else Mizutsune Violet Mizutsune could give us. It does have some unique things about it still, but yeah. Maybe they could, yeah. Oh. But yeah, this one also does fire damage. I don't know, it's kind of weird because especially this version, the tempered one, doesn't do a lot with its regular bubbles, really. It flies into the Soul Seer mode so quickly that it's actually kind of a Soul Seer Mizutsuno already, you know, at that point. Like, it flies into it so quickly.
So, where to next?
Okay, Mizutsuno.
Now let's continue our investigation.
Let's see. What else do we have available that I need to look into? The Tempered Gormagala. Yeah, okay. A regular Arkwelt. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Tempered Nuudra. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's where I'm going to end it. I've been almost streaming for 2 hours. I think that's enough. Let me go over here real quick, so we can end today's stream. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, tomorrow I want to start a new game, a new indie game. So get ready for that, because we're going to have a... Tomorrow is more of a chill session. So we're going to do some talking. We're going to do some major things. We're going to play a new game. That new game is a very chill game. And we just have a ton of time to talk about stuff if we want. And just hang out, chill. Thanks for joining. It was fun. Getting another Soshia hunt in was really good. But yeah. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content on Monster Hunter, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And I will see you all next time. Trilightning out.